Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. You're here with Reynold Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. When I got Chris's parts...
Have you found the components we discussed?
I did.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
That makes sense. Lady Gibson's good with her salvage. It also makes sense that, like, he said that Repcon had been, like, plundered over several times already, and that would explain why Gibson got the best, because she is the oldest. So the rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
What's wrong with your eyes, dude?
The rockets are ready, Jason.
What?
The great journey can begin.
Why are there ghouls in spacesuits? The fuck?
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
You've got to think. A voice actor had to say that without laughing. Also, if you want a spacesuit of your own, you too can put on a spacesuit. It's also got more radiation resistance than his, crappy Mr. Radical suit. Fuck that noise. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of bull honky. I don't want to wear that. I want to wear something cool. I want to wear a fucking space suit. I am almost completely reasonably certain that this suit does not actually work. Like, if I went up into Mothership Zeta and I had to put this thing on to avoid explosive decompression, number one, I think I'd rather die. Number two, I don't think it would help me anyway. Oh, hey, Davison, you're incredibly dead. Fucking demons. What? I've desecrated a body or two in my life. Don't try to pretend like you haven't. Come on. Don't try to claim the moral high ground. Oh, I'd never fucking ruin Davison's day. You're wrong. By the way, I should mention that if you knock over the skull, the being antler that he refers to, he will get very upset, and I think he tries to kill you. Alright, so what are we doing? We have to prepare the we've prepared the rockets for launch, but we have to actually initiate the launch protocols. I guess they're letting me do it because I'm awesome, and I'm a human, and I'm a cool guy. And they're not letting Chris do it because fuck sainthood, am I right? Who needs a saint? Why let your saint do this? Why let your, like, patron saint of good fortunes do this? Now fuck that. Sorry, something's making like a weird breathing noise and I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah. No. That terminal doesn't say anything we haven't seen already. I appear to have gone in the wrong direction. There we go, right on. Repcon test site. If I recall correctly, there's a big book of science around here somewhere. Maybe not. Activate navigation console. You can examine the navigation data further or set the rockets to crash into each other. Examine the navigation data. Examining the trajectories a little further, it looks like the computer is set to take a non-optimal route to the specified destination. You surmise that with minor alterations, you can plot a course that will take them about 12.5% closer to their intended destination. Make the change. You modify the path of the rockets to land closer to their target. Activate launch button. Mother of God. Launch music signal found. Oh, Jesus! Your ears do not deceive you. That is the Flight of the Valkyries playing over the radio intercom. Oh no, wait, it's a cigarette butt. Well, that happened. I'm pretty sure there's a big book of science like really nearby the door. Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna look for it. Alright, let's go deal with another science problem. Oh, also, I'm not wearing this stupid crap anymore.
Fine by me.
You wear it. Ha! We have a friendly neighborhood spaceman in the party now. Oh, God. All right, let's go to Gibson Scrapyard and go check out that solar array. Sounds like some cool shit. I like solar power. I believe in solar power. Oh, all of old Gibson's dogs have names. Aw, shucks. Alright. Let's check this place out. Let's check it. As soon as I pick these prickly pears. As soon as I get horrifically destroyed by enemies. I'm just waiting for another assassination squad. They come in waves. Huh. Some long abandoned dig, I guess. Helios 1. Hello, everyone. Let me in. I'm a trained scientist professional.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I can help with?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Talk to the idiot wearing sunglasses. Shouldn't there be more people than this defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
But it's just not a strategically viable position. Makes sense. Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe?
You'd have
They
to.
held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
I wonder why they were I mean, that sounds Brotherhood of Steel, not Lions' Brotherhood, of course. Lions' Brotherhood would have gotten this thing up and running and distributed its power for the good of the wasteland, but we're not dealing with Lions' Brotherhood today. We're dealing with the old Brotherhood. The outcast Brotherhood. Other Brotherhood who I respect, but do not generally enjoy. Nope, just cans. Thought they were landmines. You can never be too sure. Oh, crap. It's time for me to get horrifically lost in the bowels of Helios 1. It's tricky navigating around here. But, yeah. So, they turned everything off before they left. That being said, a solar power array? That doesn't sound like them. That doesn't sound, you know, military enough, quite frankly. So I just need to know, what were they really after? Talk to Fantastic.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
I mean, why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
Okay, what do you do here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
If you could not refer to anyone suckling on anything, that'd be great. So, what are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
Sort of. How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
What? No, I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go there?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
But what do you do, Mr. Fantastic?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
Holy shit, you're a moron. How the fuck did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Mother of God, the world is filled with idiots, and I am stood before its king. And that's why high charisma will get you places. So you have no idea what you're doing, basically.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Goodbye, Mr. Fantastic.
You want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Ignacio? Please tell me you know
It's
more about
unusual
what's
to see a
going
new
on.
face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
Drifter, actually.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through.
Well, they're looking for someone to help get the building running, and, you know, that sounds interesting.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
Nope, I'm in it for myself. Oh my. It'll be more fun if we keep it a mystery. Besides, I'm more interested in you. But I'll go with the speech option. I mean, this is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance, so who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse.
That sounds bad.
If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge.
Oh, that sounds good.
Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I mean, my only true allegiance is to myself. I know to whom I am loyal, and I see him every time I look in a mirror.
Then for everyone's sake, I hope you serve a worthy master. Are you a maker of war or peace?
I try to make peace, but there's war first, and then peace follows.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
I mean, what more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
So you think Archimedes is a weapon?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
That makes sense. So they must have known about Archimedes.
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
And it doesn't take much for someone higher up in the NCR to put two and two together, make a gun, and then they want to take it. But then the Brotherhood of Steel shut it down before they get here, and all the grunts know is that they want to increase the power.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Thanks, Ignacio. So where should I route the power? Where do you think it should go?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Why are you trusting me on this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
So you're desperate is what it is. I can respect that. I think the NCR knows about the weapon. The followers of the apocalypse, they're good people. Like, they literally just try to help people. They're the people who put the refugees back together and such. Alright. Before we do this, I am going to ask Eddie and Boone to take a breather, because they can make everyone in the area go total aggro shit pants, which would be bad. So this little area over here has got some bear traps. A shotgun. Some landmines. I'm fine, I swear. So the issue is, like, if they're following you while that landmine goes off, they could possibly decide to, like, try and kill everyone in the camp because it's their landmine and it harmed you. Reset mainframe connection. Archimedes testing. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of the Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Got it. Okay. So that is a warning that is telling you that if you activate the Archimedes and test it, it will fucking kill everyone in this camp. And that's bad. That's no bueno. I don't want to do that. Alright, we will head over to the next tower next time on Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. If you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon, and I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, do the coolest thing I can think of. I don't know, invest in solar power. But until then, good night, everyone.